All right, so my husband and I, we are heading back from Minnesota. There's this like young couple in front of us, and they're obviously like very excited to be going to Vegas. Then there's this older gentleman in front of him, and he is hammered. So then we get on the plane, and the flight attendant starts doing her instructions.
So seatbelts,
and all of a sudden, there's like this commotion behind us. The drunk guy is leaning over like in this woman's like lap, and the woman is like, "Excuse me, this man is drunk, get him away from me." Like, flight attendant goes back, she talks to the guy, she talks to the woman, flight attendant comes back, she reinitiates her instructions or whatever. 20 seconds into it, "Excuse me, I will not listen to this the whole flight, you need to move him." The flight attendant goes back and starts again talking to these people, and she deems that this man is too intoxicated to fly. We're trying to figure out if the woman is the guy's wife. In the meantime, it becomes apparent that it is his wife, and because she now is pissed off and is yelling and is like, "I don't want you to kick him off the flight. I just want you to move him. That's my husband, blah, blah." So now she's pissed that he's being kicked off the flight. So he gets out of his seat, he stumbles down the aisle, and he's only like probably 6 rows behind us. He gets to the very front row where he's like just about to step off the plane. He turns around, his wife is still in her seat, and he goes, and then he goes like this. He storms off the flight, and then the wife is like, "Well, I'm leaving too." They finally, after a couple minutes, the flight attendants come back on, and they shut the doors so that we can go to Vegas. Being the very funny person that I am, I make a very funny joke. I say, "I think what he was trying to say is, I love you," and he got confused in his intoxication. And the flight attendant, I'm in the front row, and she comes up, and she goes, "It is not funny to laugh at somebody else's misery." And I go, "I'm not sure why I'm being scolded like a second grader." I go, "But I thought it was pretty funny." She goes, "Well, it is my job to get this flight to Vegas on time and safely. And if anybody else wants to interfere with that, we will turn this plane back around and we will go back to the gate." She says something along the lines of like threatening to kick me off. And I go, "I'm stone sober and everything is fine." I go, "Are you gonna kick me off for talking?" I go, "Everything is fine."
Yeah.
So then I take out my cell phone and I start to write down the interaction. She resumes her in-flight instructions or whatever. She stops and she goes, "I can see what you are doing, and you can write down my name and my employee number, all that you want." And she takes her name badge and she holds it out to me for like 0.1 seconds.
Okay.
And then she snaps it back. And I go, "Why are you talking to me right now?" And she goes, "Because you're writing down on your cell phone." And I go, "I am within my rights to do that."
Of course.
And she goes, "That's it." And she turns around and she picks up the phone and she says that I am interfering with the safety of the flight and I am kicked off the fucking plane.